This is Rob Hill, back once again to show you another gameplay of mine. This will be my second gameplay. Wanted to switch it up a little bit from my NBA 2K15 that I did earlier. Just giving you a little bit of broad perspective and a little bit of different taste. It is something that's definitely more my speed. With MLB The Show 16, huge baseball fan and huge on this game series and franchise. If you guys have not played MLB 16 The Show, I highly recommend getting MLB 17 The Show with Ken Griffey right there advertised on the bottom, coming out in March of 2017. So as you can see, the title of this video is called Player Lock Series. Now, instead of doing something like Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty, Franchise Mode, or even some sort of mini game possibly, I'm going to take a little bit of a different direction on something that I really enjoy doing, a part of the game that's pretty vastly underrated, and that is called using the player lock setting and using that set player that's used a player lock for throughout the entirety of the season, whatever the case may be, however long you want to use that player for. So if you guys don't know how to do that, I'm pretty sure many of you do. We can get started right away by doing what I like to do and go into franchise mode, hitting franchise. What I'm going to do right here is hit new and then just go to live roster. Now, to make this completely random for you guys and completely random for myself, I'm going to turn the other way here, switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to spin this pretty much up and down, and then I'm going to stop at a random point. Whatever team I land on, I'm going to control that team's ace for this player lock series. So this should be pretty fun, and I'll show you how this guy is going to work. So I'm going to count down here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Colorado Rockies. Wow, what a fantastic pitching team. This should be fun. Alright, so Colorado Rockies be a really tough challenge in Coors Field. We're known for historically very bad pitching in Colorado. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select the Rockies. Alright, keep all the settings the same. Auto-save my feature. Who reached the maximum save. Okay, I'll make sure to make some room for that on spring training. Now I'm going to go over here to my user settings, show you guys I play on All-Star. Okay, just wanted to show you guys that right off the bat. Now here's what you do. John Gray with the best overall for the Rockies. Starting staff. Okay, he's going to be classified as my ace. Sounds good. So obviously he's going to get the opening day nod, as, you know, all aces get. So, going to be going up against Zach Greinke, the Arizona Diamondbacks 2016 opening day. And here's when I click on this, I choose the ballpark, whatever, the uniforms, and this is where I get to the screen. So as you can see here at the bottom of the tab, you see quick menu, select player, back, player card, and R2 to enable player lock. That is what I'm going to do here. As I hit the R2 button, click on John Gray. I can still set around my lineup any way that I choose to. If I wanted to, I like the way my lineup's looking right now, just for the hell of it, but I'm just a lot more focused on obviously John Gray and using him than anything else. So John Gray, if you guys don't know John Gray, an interesting little background on John Gray, former first-round pick of the Colorado Rockies, third overall selected. Guy's got a hell of a lot of talent. Really big guy at 6'4", 235. As you can see, they're really good hard fastball, and just has to develop his breaking pitches a little bit more. But this is a good guy to use. He's not a Kershaw, he's not an Arrieta, he's not a Bumgarner, he's not an overpowering ace, and a guy that probably wouldn't be considered an ace on most other baseball teams in general. So this is an interesting guy to use, because now it tests my pitching abilities even more on this game to show you guys. So this shouldn't take all that long, and my videos will not be taking as long as they would on this. Usually, so kind of my objective for this series is, I think I'm going to just do it from person to person to person to person. I'm just going to do it completely at random. I'm going to go position by position, so I'm going to do a starting player for this. Starts for John Gray, and then maybe
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup.
Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win? Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
So I'm going to show you guys
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Great offensive possibilities and potentials, but he seems to be doing great here.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. After 1, no score.
That's how for anybody to do that, especially if the pitching set that they have at Jorge De La Rosa and Tyler Chatty and Tyler Anderson. It's going to be very hard for Colorado to stay relevant.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, John Gray. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. But he's going to have to eat this thanks to a good hard slide, and the run's in to score. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Jake Lamb strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Stepping in, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, nice. Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that. And they'll roll up your basic 6-4-3.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury, as he'll take a look at ball one. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Wellington Castillo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0.
Slider here featured by Mr. John Gray himself. So far through 2 innings, Gray's got good stuff in this game.
Chris Owings digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I hate to be a guy that's just an absolute tool if you ever play down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The real defense is continuously breaking out.
The pitcher, Zach Greinke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Parra. And that's the third out.
I'm going to try to drop in a couple more breaking balls.
John Gray is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
In many ways, shapes, and forms.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So you need to show something right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
First baseman, number 44.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. And the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The right fielder, number 6.
David Peralta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now batting, left fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That's a ball.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, the guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone. And that's exactly what happened right there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments. Zach Greinke comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But hey, who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
I got to count
and I
one
think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Blackman going back, still going back. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Gene Segura will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
Yeah, with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot some.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. A.J. Pollock stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Paul Goldschmidt steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
Jake Lamb will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Right fielder, number 6. David Peralta.
David Peralta is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
They finally get out of the
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle, especially since all he needed was the single. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
13 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 11 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
That's still yet to be determined, but this is an idea, a glimpse of what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully not playing it bad as I did do show this, but just giving you a quick, little brief showing you what I'm doing. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just like, comment, rate, subscribe, show it to your friend, show it to your dog, whatever you want to do. Just thank you guys again for watching. So yeah.